coming on Friday, and then the clothes fall, 'cause it's just minutes and highways, until the one I love said, I never knew that I could love someone the way that I love you. I never knew that I could love someone the way that I love you, yeah. I never knew that I could love someone the way that I love you. I never knew, I never knew. I never knew that I could love someone the way that I love you. I never knew that I could love someone the way that I love you. I never knew that I could love someone the way that I love you, yeah. I never knew, no, I never knew, no, I never knew that I could love, that I could love someone, that you could love someone like me. That I could love, that I could love, that I could love someone like, that you could love someone like me.
On the elevators, but it took great effort. And we have a wedding so that people who mean the most to us can be with us to make that day complete. You've heard the saying that it takes a village to raise a child. Well, for Derek, those of you who know him, you are his village. You are the people who helped to raise Derek. And to me, relationships are the most important things we have in our lives. And we're grateful for so many of you, and I'm just going to outline a few. For grandparents who have loved and accepted and cared about, and so many fun experiences Derek's had with his grandparents. For some of you out there who are second moms, you know who you are, and some of you who are second families. I think I got all my tears out yesterday. I'm trying hard not to have any more. But sometimes he lived in your home more than he lived in ours. Thank you for making sure he was always safe, fed, and given the guidance he needed. For his friends, and there's some great friends he has, who have always been there, who have meant so much over the years and had so many good experiences and good influences. For missionary companions that inspired Derek. And I can't go without saying Hunter and Whitney. Derek, Hunter, and Whitney have been a little trio since they were babies. And they are just awesome. And I thank you. And they've been helping so much today. For coaches who made him know that he could be better than he thought he could be. Who gave so much time and effort to making Derek into a man. For good friends who loved Derek from the minute they knew him, and for our good friends. We have a group of our good friends, and they loved Derek from the moment they heard I was pregnant, even though some of them laughed. And they loved him and have loved him all along the way. I'm grateful for all of you. For each of his brothers and sisters and their spouses. For Jared, his oldest brother, Derek was the best chick magnet there was. Jared was 15 when Derek was born. All the girls wanted to be around him if he brought Derek along. Krista was and still is Derek's sister and mom. She cared about him like a mother would. And still today, she is his confidant and best friend. For Jake, who taught Derek how to have fun and how to think outside of the box. And for Lisa, who thought Derek was just like her little doll. And sometimes Derek would wake up in his crib and ask for Lisa, not Mom. How can anything be more important to say than thank all of you for the lives and your love? And now we have the privilege to welcome you and thank you, a beautiful young woman who came into our lives and opened our hearts even more, who has loved our son and told us over and over how much she does, who is helping Derek once again to be better than he thought he could be. We love you, Rachel, and we love your family, and we are the fortunate ones in you. If you haven't had the privilege of looking into Rachel's beautiful eyes, make sure you do. They sparkle and they shine and they show who she is, and that is beautiful and full of light. I knew that was right for Derek when I first saw her eyes. Okay, now for the hard part. I'll conclude with the words to one of my favorite songs, and also a little bit of an insider's joke to those of you who know about Russell and I and our honeymoon, but I hope I can get through it. It comes from Fiddler on the Roof, the words to Sunrise, Sunset. I can't say the first line, so I will say that for Denise. Is this the little girl I carried? But then I can start with the next. Is this the little boy at play? I don't remember growing older. When did they? When did she get to be a beauty? When did he grow to be so tall? Wasn't it yesterday when they were small? Sunrise, sunset. Swiftly flow the days. Seedlings turn overnight to sunflowers.
For this, I was talking to Rachel, and she says, you know, Mom, she says, I really would like to dance with my dad. And so I know we hadn't planned on it, but I had planned on it. So you get to dance with your dad. Thank you. Appreciation for everyone in this room. When Derek and I were planning this wedding, I told him, like, I want something big, I want it small, 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 small. And when we started going through the people that have impacted our lives, our list got bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And it's incredible, the people that have helped shape us to who we are today. From our coaches, our families, and everyone, you guys have impacted our lives so much. And there's a reason why you're in this room today, is because You've impacted us and you've made us the people we are today. So thank you. I also want to thank the people who helped, those with caterers and my mom's friends who did all the decor and people who put on showers and helped us with everything and who helped Jen. Like this couldn't have happened without you guys. So and the people who have traveled, I know my sister came from Morocco and from Idaho and all sorts of places. So really do appreciate your support. Derek and I, for those of you who don't know, we met at work. Yes, I was a supervisor, and yes, things have not changed. I, just really quickly, I know God gave me Derek. Like, we kind of talked about the canoe. I knew in that little canoe that I had this impression that Derek would be the man. And it was so weird, like that's the first night we hung out. And I knew that this was going to be the guy I married, and I'm so grateful for him and even in his family, you know. We're tall people, and Derek, just everyone in the family marries Derek. You know? I knew I wouldn't vote for him if he wasn't above 6 foot. So, as my mom said, if they're not 6 foot, we send them back. So, I'm so grateful for Derek and for the person he is today, and for the man that's not only going to be my husband, but to a father and a wonderful role in my life. Already within our engagement and our relationship, he's been more of a support than I could even ask for. When I was a young woman, I remember writing a list, and actually I was in college. I remember sitting down like, I need to know what I want, what I need. And the number one thing was I want him to love God more than he would love me, and to have a testimony of our Lord and Savior. And Derek fit the mold, and he's even more than what I ever asked out of a man, out of my husband. So I am giddy as can be today. I'm so excited to go get still to him for time and all eternity, because he can't get rid of me at that point. So, again, guys, thank you for coming. It means the world to us, and happy August 15th.
My bride was beautiful today. So I'm more than happy to be here. This is so fun. It's like we've been. But Rachel, if anybody just knows Rachel, she's so organized. So this wedding planning stuff. She gives me little jobs to make me feel important. But really, I haven't done that much. I've just known that there's going to be a luncheon and there's going to be here. But it's fun. Like, I've been having a ton of fun. Like, I thought weddings were stressful and stuff, and it's been the best day ever. So I'm in heaven with all the people that I love. So if anybody doesn't know, so Sherry Payne, she's one of my multiple second moms who I've grown up at Payne's house. And somebody mentioned earlier that a lot of people with me, Payne's fed me and Sam fed me more than anybody else, and they made me physically who I am today. So but it's been great. That song we asked Sherry to sing, where it came from was I Love Lucy, the TV show. I've been living in Hannah, Utah this year, working on Ray and Denise's little ranch up there, and there's no cable or anything, but they have the whole series of I Love Lucy. So every morning I wake up really early, go to the people, and then I come back in and watch an episode of Lady, and I'd watch them before I go to bed. And I loved it, and so that's where I found that song, and instantly I was like, this is my story. Like, Rachel has everything going for her, and she can so great even on her own. And what I have to offer right now is my love. That's it. That's all I can give her right now. It's good, perfect. And well, the words of the song go so much deeper in like just the like I can give you country walks in springtime, things like that. Like things that I love. That's what I know that Rachel loves too, and that's why it works so well that we're able to do those things together. I feel so blessed. We've been, I mean. Hunter Payne was my roommate down in Cedar City. He can attest the first time I hung out with Rachel, he almost never saw me again till now. Like every night it's been Rachel just because we get along so good. And so it's been fun. so I stole my mom's phone, and there was a quote. Oh, I just got to unlock it. But I remember for a while, I think this quote was on the fridge that my dad would read or something, and he memorized it. And it's from my, we're gonna have some bloopers up here with this chord. But it's on one of my favorite movies, The Notebook. I'm not ashamed to say that Hunter and I have watched The Notebook by ourselves multiple times. It's so great. But this quote is.
You gotta study the playbook, right?
No, this is a quote though that comes from that movie that is one of the ways that I feel strongly about. It says, "I'm nothing special, of this I am sure. I am a common man with common thoughts, and I've lived a common life. There are no monuments dedicated to me, and my name will soon be forgotten. I've loved another with all my heart, soul, and to me, this has always been enough." And that's how I really feel about Rachel, is that I can truly love her with all my heart and soul, and that it's going to get better. There's one thing I would change about this quote. He talks about being a common man. If I was on my own, I would be, but I feel like with Rachel, that's gone out the window. I feel like Rachel is someone who, when I'm with her and living a life, that I can do something special and we can live our dreams, and that's what we're going to do. And that's why I'm so happy now all the time, because I have a companion at my side who's someone who makes me so much better, and so I'm very grateful for that. I love Rachel, and she's so beautiful, and I'm just so excited to spend my life with her, and I'm so grateful for everybody that's here. It's been fun to see everyone. Just like Hunter, nobody's seen me once Rachel and I got together because we just stayed and hung out with each other, and so it's been a lot of fun. But thank you again, and I love you all.
We have to bid farewell now to our